The soldiers hired a random girl, Jenna, to track where my son, Oba-Dier, was living with his deadly gang. It was a very risky journey, but they had to take it because once a member is shot, the rest would kill themselves, and Oba-Dier was in the gang. So the girl would pretend as if she wanted to join the gang. That morning, Jenna traveled to the place where they were staying. It was a beautiful mansion, but not very big, and it was far into the bush. She had to risk it. As she reached the gate, she knocked. A small window in the iron gate opened, and a pair of cold eyes looked at her. "What do you want here, fine girl?" a voice barked. "I have nowhere to go," Jenna said, her voice shaking perfectly. "I heard people like me can find a family here." The gate opened with a loud noise. She entered. Immediately, 5 tall men surrounded her. They were holding local guns and long knives. They led her to a dark room where a man was sitting on a high chair. Beside him stood a young boy. It was him. It was Oba-Dier. He looked older, his face was hard, and he had a scar on his neck. Then the questioning started. She was placed in their midst. "So they sent you, right? Because definitely you would be a spy," the boss shouted, slamming his hand on a wooden table. "I am not a spy," cried Jenna, falling to her knees. "Search me, I have nothing." They searched her roughly. They checked her pockets, her boots, and even her hair, but they didn't see anything. The tracking device was hidden inside her fake earring, and they missed it. "I am not a spy. I want to join you all in this business as well," Jenna said, sobbing. "Life has touched me. My parents are dead. The world has kicked me. I don't have anything. Please help me. I want to be tough like you people." The boss looked at Oba-Dier. "Oba-Dier, what do you think? Should we finish her or let her stay?" Oba-Dier stepped forward. He was staring at Jenna. He had never seen a girl so beautiful and brave at the same time. His heart, which was once cold, started to beat differently. Oba-Dier started admiring Jenna. "Boss, make we free her first," Oba-Dier said in a low tone. "Look at her eyes. She's telling the truth. There's no operation she would want to take that we won't know. If she plays us, I will be the one to cut her throat myself. Let her stay." The boss looked at Jenna for a long time. Then he nodded. "Okay, but first, the covenant." They brought out a bowl of something dark and a sharp blade. In summary, after reading the oaths to Jenna, they swore her in. She had to drink from the bowl and promise never to betray the lions. She joined them. "Welcome to the pride," the boss said. "Oba-Dier, show her where to sleep." As they walked down the dark hallway, Oba-Dier was just staring at her. He didn't even notice he was smiling. Man is in love. They welcomed Jenna, but they had their eyes on her. Jenna was there to learn their secrets and provide the right opportunity to strike or rescue Oba-Dier and the kidnapped boy. The mansion was big and cold, filled with expensive things they had stolen from other people. As Oba-Dier showed Jenna her room, from time to time he came to her room to check on her. He would lean against the door with a cigarette in his hand, looking at her with a strange smile. "Hi, new girl. We should know each other, right?" he asked one evening. Jenna nodded and smiled cutely. She was playing her role very well. "I would like that. I don't know anybody here except you." She introduced herself, and Oba-Dier asked why she joined. She still told the poverty story, that she came just for the money and power. She made her voice sound like she was tired of being poor. Then she asked Oba-Dier calmly why he joined as well. She sighed, looking at the ceiling. "A long story. I was called. This is what they would say as a God call you. I was actually lured by our boss from my boarding school. I was a smart boy, and he saw that I could be a leader. He settled everything with some underground people, the police, some teachers, everyone. They made a fake accident report, and I escaped. That's how he recruits some boys from schools. We have many branches, not only here, we are everywhere." Jenna nodded, acting like she was impressed. I'm so privileged to be here and I'll do my best to make the boss happy. Good, Jenna, but remember one thing, Oba-Dier said, his voice becoming very cold. No mercy to anybody created by the sand. The only one you show mercy to is yourself. That's why when they say shoot, you do the needful. If you hesitate, you are the one who will die. Jenna felt a shiver go down her back, but she kept smiling. Oba-Dier then went on to say that he liked her. He touched her hair and looked into her eyes. Is it not against the rule to fall in love with ourselves? I don't want to be killed, Jenna said, pretending to be scared of the boss. Calm down, girl. I am the Oba-Diers. Nobody touches what is mine. I can count so many people in this mansion that are secretly dating. I'm a cool guy. Please, just give me a chance. I can protect you here. Jenna smiled romantically. All right, just give me some time. I need to be sure you won't break my heart. The next day, she agreed to date Oba-Dier. She let him hold her hand in the hallway. Who knows, this might be a stepping stone to their deliverance. If she could get Oba-Dier to trust her, she could find where they kept the kidnapped boy and the guns. But the peace did not last long. Suddenly, a loud bell started ringing throughout the mansion. The boss screamed from the balcony, "It's time for operation! Everyone, march down! There's a very huge, magnificent house we're about to rob. We leave in 5 minutes." Jenna's heart jumped. This was it, the first operation Jenna would be going to. The boss instructed that it was time to rob. Jenna had been communicating with the soldiers and they had been giving her instructions on what to do. The whole house was busy. Men were checking their guns and wearing their black masks. Jenna knew that if they left the house, many innocent people would die. She had to stop them. Jenna came to meet Oba-Dier in the hallway. She held his hand and looked at him with romantic eyes. "Oba-Dier, I have a secret," she whispered. "Why don't we make love in a secret place while they're doing the robbery? I don't want you to go. I'm scared they will shoot you." Oba-Dier frowned, but love had really covered his eyes. He looked around to see if the boss was watching. "Well, it's a good idea, but are you sure our boss won't be angry with us? It's a very bad suggestion, Jenna. If he finds out we stayed behind, he will kill both of us without thinking twice." "Baby, anything for love," Jenna said, touching his face softly. "I'm craving for you. You made me fall in love with you. I just want us to be alone for 1 hour. Please don't reject me. The boss will think we are in the other car." Oba-Dier actually was scared she might not like him again if he said no. This was a perfect opportunity to sleep with her, and he didn't want to lose it. "All right," he whispered. "I will tell the boss I'm going to the junction to check the road. You wait there. But how will the others go without us?" "Don't worry," Jenna said with a smile. "I have a plan to make them even stronger for the fight." Oba-Dier snuck out of the house through the back door. Jenna asked him to wait at a junction far from the house. As soon as he was gone, Jenna went into the kitchen. She prepared juice for the rest of them all and added a potent sleeping pill that the soldiers had given her. She carried the tray of cups into the sitting room where the boss and 20 men were standing. "Boss, before we go, I made something for the team," Jenna said loudly. "As we're going out, cheers to a successful mission. Let us drink for victory." The boss looked at the juice. "Good girl, you are truly one of us now. Everybody, take a cup. Let's drink." They all took a cup and swallowed the juice in one gulp. They started picking up their bags, but suddenly one man hit the floor. Then another started staggering. What is in this?" the boss tried to say, but his tongue was heavy. His eyes closed and he fell on the big table. They drank and slept off. Within 5 minutes, the big mansion was silent. 21 deadly lions were snoring on the floor like babies. Jenna did not waste time. She ran to the balcony and brought out her hidden phone. She dialed the captain's number immediately. "The lions are asleep," she said, her voice shaking with excitement. "I have locked the front gate. Oba-Dier is waiting at the junction. He doesn't know what is happening. I guess it's time to strike now." Oba-Dier was sitting at the dark junction, checking his watch every minute. "Why is Jenna taking so long?" he muttered to himself. He was smiling, thinking he had finally found a girl who understood him. He didn't hear the sound of the heavy engines coming from the other side of the bushes. In summary, the soldiers came in large trucks. They didn't even need to shoot. They broke into the mansion and found the lion snoring on the floor, their guns lying useless beside them. They bundled Oba-Dier and the rest of the sleepy gang and took them away. They also rescued the kidnapped boy. They found him in a small dark room under the kitchen. He was thin and shaking. He was the one who had been kidnapped because he told Oba-Dier's mom that Oba-Dier had gone astray. "I'm sorry," the boy cried when he saw the soldiers. "I just wanted to tell the truth about Oba-Dier." "It's okay, son," the captain said, wrapping a blanket around him. "The truth just saved your life." I went to the station to see my son. He was sitting behind bars, looking at his hands. He looked so small. Oba-Dier was less than 18, but he had already killed people. He had blood on his soul. I cried when I saw him. "Oba-Dier, why?" I asked, holding the iron bars. "They told me I was a king, Mama," he whispered, not looking at me. "They told me the school and the world didn't want me, but the gang loved me. I was foolish." The law was clear. They jailed the others who lured Oba-Dier because they were above 18. The boss and his men would never see the sun again. But the judge looked at Oba-Dier's age and my tears. They decided that Oba-Dier would be placed in a correctional center to learn how to be a human being again. The school failed. They didn't monitor him well. They allowed the criminal boss to buy their silence and spread the lie that a student was dead. The school was shut down for many months for investigation. The Oba-Dier they said was dead is alive, but close to death because of the path of destruction he followed. He was alive, yes, but the sweet boy I knew was gone.